Hello Ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to a special unbelievable ARK. Every single weekend I'm going to be showing you some crazy mods that should be outright banned, or just some really cool mods that I think are really interesting. Today we're taking a look at someone who's been making mods for ARK Survival Evolved for absolutely ages. Shadloss has just started working again on a dark and light mod. Now, slightly controversial because his last one got removed for violating Steam's terms and conditions. Whether or not it's because he was importing other characters from another game, I'm not too sure. But this is the brand new one that he's come up with. This guy has done so many different mods for ARK over the years. Absolutely go and check him out. He's done absolute bundles, additional creatures, Royal Phoenix. There's so many here. He's worked on just so many different types. So clearly taking all that expertise and doing something with the Dark and Light creatures, basically adding them to ARK Survival Evolved. Of course, Dark and Light is still yet to release out of early access. It's been in there nearly 2 years now. It was supposedly meant to be coming to the Xbox and PlayStation 4, but it had significant problems on PC. Pretty much it's going to be the subject of a no one is playing video from me. The numbers for the game are well in their low digits right now. It's had DLC added to the game. Various times they've added lots of content to it to try and get it up and running. But it looks like the curse of Snail Games has struck again. If you don't know, Snail Games own the intellectual IP for ARK. They basically have the overall control what happens with ARK Survival Evolved. And Snail Games own the Dark and Light series as well as PixARK and a few others. Every time they release a game, there gets a lot of hype around it and then it quickly dies because the development teams are usually quite small. They don't have enough people working on the game and they just don't get supported enough by Snail Games. I'm going to be talking about that in a big deeper video, but nevertheless, Dark and Light is something, I don't know, it's a fantasy survival game that just never really took off. So maybe this is the best way to see it, some creatures added to ARK Survival Evolved. So, that's enough talk about the politics and the history. Stay tuned for that Dark and Light video, it is going to be coming soon. But what are we doing with these creatures? Well, they're just another finer little addition. Let's jump on this small one, see what he can do. Obviously, like a bit of a cross between a Hellhound and a Wolf. What kind of attack has it got? Surprising, that is like quite a mediocre attack for something that looks so ferocious. That's a little bit more like it. I like the pounce. Moves pretty quick as well. Like the animation for it is really pretty decent. Can jump massively high. What is that about? It's like it flies. It's got that weird sort of Cerberus style tail. It's like some sort of mad claw at the back of it. Okay, that's a very weird jumping. It's almost like it's flying. So I do believe this is called the Deathstalker in the actual Dark and Light game. Right, it says it's got some ability by pressing the X. It's meant to have like an X-ray vision, something like that. But it appears it doesn't actually work. And it has got the fighter ability. No, maybe not. Literally the best parkour mount you could aim for. That's what it says on the patch notes on the mod. So this mod only came out a couple of days ago. The reversion, like I said, he did have to take the first one down. Like I said, I can only presume it was because of the problems with licensing. But all in all, yeah, pretty good. It's a little bit funny how it jumps. I don't know if I'm so keen. I can't really see the rhyme or reason why it's got more stuff in it that allows it to jump like that. Maybe it's the wingtips on its legs. Maybe it's like feathers and they sort of spread out, etc. It moves pretty quick though, that's for sure. And if you're running around, then yeah, definitely you'll be able to get across the map really quickly with this one. Now let's take a look at this one. Now this one's only just got added in yesterday. It's brand new. Got like a Cerberus style creature. Mate, that's pretty fierce. That is pretty fierce. Again, the sound it makes is a little bit disappointing. I'm not going to lie. Maybe they don't want it to be too bombastic or too overpowering. So again, quite a similar attack in terms. It looks like it's pretty much the same animation as the other one. But it's early days. Oh, there we go. Now we're talking. Flameboy, yeah baby, give me that one. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Quite a dark creature, definitely quite a dark creature. Moves around a moderate space, you know, it hasn't really got like the speed. Right, it's like sort of pounding forward. Can do a tiny little jump, oh my god, that's like the most pathetic jump I've ever seen. So this is going to be much like a little raptor, like a base level sort of style creature. It's got low health, because it's got immune to fire and being set on fire. Doesn't take any bleeding or radiation damage. So again, this one says it's got like X-ray predator vision, but nothing's really coming up with it. Maybe it's because I'm using false tame to ride him, I'm not sure. But yeah, that doesn't seem to be working. But for sure, that does. That's great. I like that. I like that animation a lot. Okay, now we're on to this one. So it does look a bit derpy because it really does look like they haven't sorted out how you sit on it or whatever. I guess saddles as well. You don't need saddles for the other ones, but I'm guessing you are going to need some sort of saddle for this. So it's got, again, very low, quiet little attack. And then it's got like a pounding attack, which is interesting. And it has got flames. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. What's it like actually flying up in the air and stuff? Yeah, it's got a good animation while it's in the air and actually flying. That's pretty cool. And you've got to wait for its stamina to go back up before you can actually use that flame breath, obviously. It says it's got a diving flight like the Griffin. Right, okay, let's get up a little bit higher. Maybe it's stamina needs a little bit of a boost. Let's do infinite stats. So let's get really, really high, and then we're going to go for a big landing and see if it does the stoop attack. Oh yeah. So it's pretty much like the Griffin and like the Snow Owl. That's pretty cool. Just flying around. I like doing this on Scorched Earth rather than some of the other maps because it's pretty open. It's not like loads of trees and everything, so you get to see the creatures and see everything that's around you. Walks around a bit derpy, a little bit derpy on the floor, but that's okay. Wow, I like the raining sort of nature of it. Like, look how much splash damage you're doing all around the area. That's pretty cool. Can it pick up stuff? Don't know if I'll check that. Let's try and pick up something. Oh, we're damaging that one. What about the bite attack? Oh mate, got absolutely smushed. Yeah, absolutely smushed again. Whoa. So it's like a machine gun of flames, literally. Let's try doing it here a bit more. Am I doing damage to him? Yeah, I'm doing damage. Look at that. A great big line of fire. That's pretty cool. Whoa. Right, let's head back now. We'll try the last one. Nice. Right, let's go down and try this last one. Now, this one's called Wind Rusher, Wind Rider. And that was the Bronze Fire Dragon. Let's go and check this one out. I like this one. I really like the design of this one. This one looks unique and different and interesting. So, a little bit of a speedier mount, I think. Yeah, it's meant to be. It's no flames. Looks like it's got more of a pouncing attack. Maybe it can pick creatures up. Let's try doing so. Yeah, it can pick creatures up with its pounce attack. So, a little bit more mobile than a wyvern. Can sort of turn around a little bit quicker. It's got much more scope for turning. Drop that there. Oh. And got more of a pounce attack as well. Let's go in for the kill. Am I even damaging it? Yeah, doing a little bit of damage with its little bite attack. Alright. I like the colours. I really like the face as well. The face is pretty cool. So it does look like it's kind of the same attack, the pounce attack. It just can move very quickly. Has it got the drop-in one like the Griffin and the Snow Owl as well? No, no, it's just very much more manoeuvrable. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. Oh, it's just flying off, doing what it wants. So these will be found on the map. If you basically put it on your server, they will spawn in different points all around. The Bronze-Fire Dragon over here is going to be in like Scorched Mountain, Element Chambers, Sulphur Fields, Lava Biomes. You knock it out via Trang Darts. The Death Stalker is going to be found in sort of jungle, redwoods, fertile chambers, the Sunken Forest. The Ophrys, basically a Cerberus style creature, found around Scorched Mountain, Element Chambers, Sulphur Fields, Lava Biomes, Lava Cave. And again, knocking all of these out with Trang Darts. And lastly, this one, probably my favourite, is actually available in the tundra areas too. So, yeah, really cool. Let me know what you think about these style mods. Would you like desperately to see this come to main game ARK? Could they do some crossover? Since they're kind of all owned by the same company, Snail Games, why can't we see more creatures from Dark and Light in ARK? Why not make it a cross event? I guess probably not, because they're trying desperately to revive some interest in Dark and Light as a game. And so if you have some of the components from the game in another game, then it's maybe not the best look. But yeah, big respect to Shadloss. He's been doing this for such a long time, and obviously does a lot of work. He's working on Atlas mods as well. So maybe one day we'll see these come to console, but I doubt it very much. The likelihood is we'll only ever get to see some sort of map. That's my personal disclaimer. I'm just chucking out there. But yeah, let me know what you think about the series. Every single week I'm showing you the weirdest, the most wonderful, the outright damned, maybe bannable mods from ARK Survival Evolved. Don't forget to hit up the video with a like, and I'll see you rat bags later. Bye bye.